Hello, yellow fellows. It's me, Baldy Chris, once again, with some more Yellow Sticker Madness for you, which, to be honest, you were probably expecting, and you'd be right. Yellow Sticker Madness, it is. So I'll say up front on this video, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please think about it. It'd be nice. The number's been fairly static for a little while, and ultimately it'd be nice to get YouTube to pay me money to buy some Yellow Sticker shopping to show you good people. So if you could play a part in that, that would be most appreciated. Anyway, on with the show. Oh, and it is also worth saying I will have an innuendo for you at the end of this video as well. So again, I'll be able to tell who's watching all the way to the end. Right, where have we been today? We have been to Sainsbury's. It's quite a late video today, because I forgot I needed to go to the shops, and I forgot to bring my £6 off when you spend 40 or more voucher as well, which is irritating because I did. Anyway, let's have a look at the the stuff I did do well on today rather than my failing memory. So I've got some salad leaves, pea shoot and baby leaf salad there. That was just 10p, down from 1.35 to begin with, so quite a hefty reduction there. So it does mean I'm going to have a garnish on my dinner tonight. I also got some spring onions. They were 69p. They are now 10p. So what I'll do with those is just chop them up and pop them in the freezer, and they can be used for future stir fries. And speaking of which, I've got some stir fry noodles as well. These are used by today, and I'm not going to use them today. I'm going to try and make them last till tomorrow. And they were 1.75 down to 10p, so a hefty reduction there, and a percentage I can't calculate on the fly, but a significant percentage nonetheless. So yeah, there we are. I'm sure they'll be fine tomorrow. It doesn't turn to poison at midnight. What I am going to be having for dinner tonight is a slightly bizarre fusion thing, a butter chicken curry pie, which is not a phrase I thought I'd be saying this morning, I'll be honest. But I do like butter chicken, and I do like pies as well, so I'm sure it'll be nice. And it was a shade over 75% off. It was £4, which is quite a bit, to be fair, down to 89p. Hopefully that will be nice. I will be having it with some Moroccan spiced falafel, which sounded nice. The discount isn't quite as big as I would like, around about 60% off there, I think, 2.20 down to 89p, but nice and easy. And it will be going with the McCain chips, which I think are designed to be air fried, but they can be ovened as well, which is what's happening with those. So these were about 75% off at 65p. So that's dinner, with, like I say, the little salad garnish as well. I did also get some more oven-ready chips, and not quite as good a reduction because those were 2.25 to start with, whereas the McCain ones were 2.50. Those would be better for tonight because they cook at the same temperature as that, whereas that doesn't, so I'm having to mess it around. These can at least be frozen and cooked from frozen at a later stage, whereas McCain can't. So come on, McCain, up your game. But those will be going in the freezer as well. I shall put them to one side, so I will hopefully remember to do that. Then I've got a few startery things for tonight as well, because you know what I'm like, and yeah, you can see I've been at those ones already. So I've got some salt and pepper squid rings, or calamari if you prefer. Those were 3.50 down to 89p, so about 75% reduction there. And also got a prawn cocktail as well, which was 2.75 down to 70p, so that's about a 75% reduction too. And this one is for the freezer. I've got some yellowfin tuna, quite a chunky steak. I think it's a 300-gram steak if I remember rightly. I don't remember rightly. It's a 240-gram steak, but it was £9, which I thought was quite sharp intake of breath pricing. But for £2.50, much more modest pricing there, about 70% off, I think. And it can be frozen. Can't be cooked from frozen, but it can be frozen. So that's what's going to happen to that. Over it goes. And I got some seafood chowders as well. These were £4.50, now down to £1.20. So again, it's about a 75% reduction there, and these do go in the oven. I haven't checked the temperature on those. I'm sure it'll fit with the McCain stuff. It'll have to. So yeah, look, like I say, a lot of fishy based starters for tonight to go along with my weird curry pie, but there we are. Got a few ready meals as well. So I've got some 4-cheese ravioli, was £3.30, now just £1. So a decent reduction there. They're making it awkward for me on the percentages, I'll be honest. That must be somewhere around about 70-ish%, I guess. Anyway, it's freezable, so that's what's happening. Likewise, the Mediterranean style vegetable pasta was £3.50, now 89p, so that's about 75%. That's an easy one. Again, freezable. And another freezable one, taste the difference one, chicken and king prawn paella. Let's argue about how to pronounce paella in the comments. That was £4.50, now down to, let's call it £1.50, so that's a 2/3 reduction there, 66% reduction, and like I say, freezable, so that is what's happening there. One more thing for the freezer, I've got some Wagyu beef meatballs is probably the fuller name for them. Again, we're looking at nearly 75% off. Was £4.50 down to £1.20. Can be frozen, and yeah, suffice it to say, I don't have a Wagyu very often, but I'll take it when it's heavily reduced like that. And then I've got a lot of good offers on the bread as well. And again, a lot of this is probably destined for the freezer because bread freezes quite well. So I've got a Warburton's Danish white loaf. It's one of those sort of weird mini loaves. So I think it's 400 grams rather than a fairly standard 800 grams. But it was only 10p, and like I say, that will freeze nicely. As will the in-store wholemeal loaf. Again, this is another half-size one. I think it is 400 gram. Yes, it is. And whereas the pricing was 65, now 10p. They just abandoned percentage discounts for the bread products. They just decided it's all going to be 10p. So sliced hot dog rolls, 10p. And where are we? We've got some Irish stuff here. Some mini soda breads down to just 10p. And then I did promise it, very similar to the last video actually, but this time there's just more adjectives to just make it that little bit even more erotic sounding. Like, these aren't just any baps, these are soft, large brown baps. So yeah, if you like my soft, large brown baps, leave a thumbs up on the video or something along those lines. If you like my M&S stroke Nigella Lawson voiceovers, let me know. If you don't, also let me know, feel free. And those were just 10p as well, absolute bargain. So yeah, plenty of bread there, plenty to go in the freezer and get dragged out at a late stage as well. So that is it for today's Yellow Sticker Madness and the promised innuendo right at the end for you. As I said before, do think about subscribing to the channel if you're not already and you've liked what you've seen thus far. Can't promise an innuendo every time, but I'll do my best. And yeah, like, share if you please, that would be most welcome, and get in touch with the comments just to say hello if nothing else. Do whatever you like in the comments, I'll read them all and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. So until the next Yellow Sticker Madness, take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.